Hey, my name is Jazz. I was born and raised on video games. I grew up to be a hardcore gamer. I played Nintendo and Sega all my life. I can get through Mega Man X in half an hour with everything. I can get an 80-hit Ultra Combo and Killer Instinct. I can pretty much take on any game I'm faced with. One day, a friend of mine lent me a game called Dance Dance Revolution. It seemed pretty lame, but I'm not going to turn down a gaming challenge. He lent it to me with this crazy mat thing for my floor. I tried it a few times, but I couldn't really get the hang of it. My hand-eye coordination has always been pretty advanced because of video games, but this was different. This is like hand-foot-eye coordination. I found the whole game to be pretty frustrating. The music was lame and it was pretty annoying. But for some reason I couldn't stop playing it. I kept trying and trying until I finally got the hang of it. Never before has a game verbally abused me. The announcer would boo me every time I missed a step and he would throw insults at me. Eventually I got the hang of it. I started to get pretty good. I started learning the step patterns, I started learning the timing, and I even got accustomed to the music. I actually started to like it. I was getting better. I made it through all the songs on light mode, and I was starting to get into standard mode, but I finished all the songs in this version of DDR, and I wanted more. I had some money left over from my summer job, and I figured I'd go down to the game store and buy another mix of DDR. I found a copy of DDR Max 2 for $60. It was a bit expensive, but it was well worth it. I brought the game home, and I played through every song in it. I unlocked every song, and when I was finally through with it, I wanted another mix. So I bought DDR Extreme, I bought DDR Extreme 2, DDR Extreme US, DDR Max. Hell, I even bought Karaoke Revolution, which is like DDR for your voice. It was a terrible game. Well, by this point I was completely out of money, but it was worth it. I mean, I was tackling some pretty tough heavy mode songs, and I was starting to get good at freestyling. I started to dress differently, and I started to act differently. I only wore clothes that were suitable to play DDR in. I found DDR to be comforting, to say the least. I began to sleep near my TV so I could see DDR when I woke up. I found it comfortable to be near DDR at all times. At this point, whenever I listened to music, I'd imagine step patterns to the music. I mean, they weren't even DDR songs, but I can only think of the eras. I'd even practice step patterns when there was no music playing. I used to have a fairly active social life. I mean, I'd go to parties and people would dance. They didn't have arrows telling them what to do, but whatever. I mean, that's all over now. Now my social institution's the DDR arcade. It made me feel good when people were wowed by my DDR skills. It made me want to become the best DDR player in the world, a DDR master. I started listening to only DDR music. I mean, I have pretty much every DDR song ever made on my computer. I stopped having conversations that didn't relate to DDR. I lost a lot of friends this way, but I don't need them. I have new friends. I have my DDR friends, the arcade crew. see the arrows when I close my eyes. They're everywhere. I only think of DDR. Life before DDR is nothing. The more I play it, the more I like it. I do think it's good. It's a long way to go. I know, but I'm afraid. Where are we going? Into the dark, black forest. Like a shooting star across the midnight sky, and I'm bending and fanning and sand and flare like a shooting star. Go left, go right, go pick up step, go left, go right, go left. My brother says I'll probably grow out of it, but I don't think so now that it will actually go away.